What is good, motherfuckers? What is good? Speaking Clout podcast. Your boy Mike Sears in the building. As y'all know, I started my journey down the Demented Duo's discography. I'm talking about Jamie Madrox and Monoxide, Twiztid. Tackled Most Tasteless, their debut album on Psychopathic Records. 1997, 1998, it's up in the fucking air. Every time you hear Twiztid talk about it, they say 1998. Wikipedia says 97. I went on Wikipedia recently, and now it says 98. And the back of the CD says 98 as well. So I'm guessing 98, man. I don't know, man. 97, 98, whatever you may have it. But I love that album. I got it in 98, matter of fact. Y'all know the story if you watch the podcast. But I really enjoyed that shit. Special guest was Rome Bone Up Beneath the Dirt. Check out his channel if y'all haven't. Good friend of mine and just a great all-around ninja. Also, Beastmaster of Carnival Spirits hopped on at the end. Showed off his fresh, Most Tasteless era t-shirt. His Fetus cover, Most Tasteless CD. And we just talked some shit. Great episode. I really enjoyed that episode. And today, we're reviewing Twiztid's second album, released in 2000. I'm talking Freakshow. Straight Juggalo classic. We'll get into that. But after Most Tasteless dropped, they got the reissue that came out in, I think, was it June 99? Yep, June 99. And that went over big. That's when people started fucking with Twiztid. There was juggalos in my school at the time that were talking about Twiztid. So I was like, fuck yeah, because I was already down with Twiztid in 98. So to see ninjas actually fucking with Twiztid was dope, because Twiztid hit me differently, man. I'm telling you, man. Like, as much as I worship ICP, I love the clowns. Some of my favorite hip hop acts of all time. You know, they're hated and shunned on by hip-hop heads, but I don't give a fuck. Niggas know how I get down. So, you know, even though I love ICP so much, Twiztid, oh, man. By a cunt here, I would say Twiztid is my favorite out the two. It could change, though. You know what I mean? Because once I put on Malenko or Riddlebox, I'm like, oh, man. You know what I mean? But, you know, Twiztid means a lot to me. And they are more of an MC than ICP, you know what I mean? So it hit me, like I said, it hit me different. Like, man, this shit is fire. But I was waiting for that second album. I couldn't wait. Fucking, what did they do? They did Cryptic Collection. That came out. I think that came out like in 2000. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 2000 that came out. And you know, Psychopathic Ride is dumping. Fucking then on Halloween 2000. That was a special day, man. That was like Juggalo Christmas. The excitement for that shit was bananas. Bananas. Halloween day, fucking, I saved up money. And that was a lot of money I done saved up. And not only that, I done sold some shit. You know what I mean? I sold some bud to get these CDs, man. You know, I'll never forget it, man. It was 2000, Halloween, fucking, I copped. Insane Clown Posse dropped too that day, man. Bizarre Bazaar. The double album, sold separately though. That was amazing. So it was ICP and Twiztid. Freakshow dropped. And not Juggalo shit, but two of my favorite albums of all time as well dropped that day. Outkast, Stankonia. And I'm a big Jay-Z fan. You know, not as much as anymore, like the newer stuff, but I love Jay-Z. You know, from like 96 to 07. Even though he has some duds in between that, but fucking, man, the Dynasty record. Rock a La Familia, that shit. So I copped those four. You know what I mean? Fucking, it was like it was so exciting, man. Like, I couldn't wait for school to end. How old was I then? I was 15. Yep. And I was older than a lot of niggas because I stood back in the third grade. Got held back in the third grade, so I was 15 in the 8th grade. You know? Wild shit, right? I left high school at 19. But most niggas leave high school, what, 16, 17? I left at 19, y'all. But, yeah, I remember the day like it was yesterday, man. Got out of school. And like I told you before on many other episodes, like I think it was the Amazing Jekyll Brothers 20th anniversary celebration. Like my middle school was right near a supermarket. You know what I mean? So it's good to go. And around this time, the cashier that I knew from FYE, them niggas didn't card niggas anymore. Like teenagers, certain ones, like they knew me. I could pay for this shit. They didn't fuck with me. You know? And I was so ecstatic, man. So ecstatic. Shit, it was like Juggalo Christmas, like I said, man. ICP, after having the Amazing Jekyll Brothers drop on niggas a year prior, they dropped Bizarre, which I like more than most people. You know what I mean? Like that double album is amazing to me. You know what I mean? And Twiztid Freek Show on that day too. It's like, what the fuck, man? It was amazing. So, yeah, I got the albums home, and I bumped the fuck out of them, man. As you would know, looking through the booklets, I was amazed by that fucking, the demon with the fucking wings and shit like that. When you open up the booklet, they would use as a stage prop on the Freak Show tour and shit. I thought that shit was amazing, man. And the new look, which I fucking loved. Even though they started bringing that look out before, I seen them live with that look on the Wicked Clowns from Outer Space tour. So it was just fucking incredible, man. Like the fucking white face paint, the black eyes, the spider legs. That's my favorite Twiztid look. Period. That era, 2000, is my favorite Twiztid look ever, man. That shit is ill. The spider legs and the white face paint, so fucking dope. Let's get to the album, shall we? Freakshow. Twiztid's second album, released in 2000. We get the intro. We get a voice talking about how the world branded Juggalos freak shows. So you can tell they're talking about Juggalos. And that's Jimmy Madrox talking. But it's like backmasked by a fucking darker voice, which you can hear the original on Cryptic Collection 2 on the intro, but they changed it. And that's not on streaming services, which pisses me off, man. I got it on my iPod, though, and I got the hard copy, so it is what it is. But, yeah, dope intro. I love that shit. Good way to start the album. Then we get Mutant X. Oh, man. A favorite of mine. An absolute favorite of mine. I love the fucking chorus. Watch as they change and mutate into a freak show. Twiztid serial killing juggalo. That shit is hard, man. I love it. Jimmy Madrox, man, has one of my favorite verses on here, man. Brand new. Brand motherfucking new. Every MC in the vicinity bumped to number 2. That mean like they're the illest. So every other MC is below them. Like, that is so fire, man. I love the dark production as well. Such a dope track. Love that shit. I want to pull up the production credits on here. I believe Mikey Clark did this whole record, man. I believe so. I just got to double check. I don't know if Fritz the Cat is on here or not. And the CD is way far away from me right now, so I'll keep you all updated on the production in a minute. But that Mutant X goes so hard, man. It's one of my favorite tracks on the album. One of my favorite Twiztid tracks ever. Like, seeing them do that live too, man, that shit is ill. I love Mutant X. So fucking dope. Model King correct too on that shit. Dope ass track. Classic to me. Then we get We Don't Die. Oh my god. We Don't Die is beyond fucking classic, man. This is Twiztid's first video as well. I love the video too. Niggas rocking those Juggalo baseball jerseys, man. The red and black joints. A lot of niggas used to rock that back in the day. That shit was ill. Got the fresh spider legs and shit. Man, that's my favorite Psychopathic Records video of all time. Abso-fucking-lutely. It is. The Ouija board and shit, that shit is hard, man. Hella hard, yo. I love We Don't Die. We Don't Die is dope as fuck. I could bump We Don't Die all day. I never get sick of We Don't Die, even though it's a, a very much loved Juggalo classic. I love when Jamie said, every one of y'all means everything to me. We bleed for y'all. That's why we call it family. Showing the Dark Lotus on his wrist and shit in the video. So dope. Madrox and Monoxide speaking on their love for Juggalos and their disdain for mainstream. Absolutely love this shit. They mention the underground a lot on this record. Look at the production credits right now. And Wikipedia, as it says, I can't even pronounce that fucking word. Sound Squad? I don't know what the fuck that is, to be honest. I want to say Mikey Clark did the bulk of the production on here, man. I'm sorry, y'all. Too lazy to get the fucking CD. It's way far away from me right now, but I'm pretty sure Mikey Clark did most of this shit. But We Don't Die is such a classic, man. Absolutely love it. Such a standout on this album. Then we get Fall Apart. Fall Apart is dope as fuck, man. I love this song. It sounds like something that Trent Reznor produced. Oh, I love when Jamie said, I hung myself with an extension cord and dangled it high above the Ouija board. That shit is so dope. Madrox and Mono just talking about killing themselves different ways and shit. Talking about being depressed and needing help. You know what I mean? But I love this shit, man. I love when I think it's Mono. He said my head was spinning in a daze. I need to relax. So where's my chainsaw, butcher knife, or motherfucking axe? Yeah, Mono said that. Yup. Classic, man. Classic. Fall Apart is so fucking dope, man. That's a classic ass track, man. Shout out to my homegirl Samantha, RP. She loved that track. Yeah, man. One of my favorite tracks on the album, Fall Apart. So dope. And this might be in top 3, y'all. This right here. Shit. Fuck on the First Date. Fucking dope as hell. At the end of Fall Apart, we get a voicemail from a ninja who likes to lick bitches' buttholes and shit. Pretty funny. I never did that shit before, though. Fuck all that shit. But an absolute classic, man. One of my favorite tracks on the album. Jamie and Paul just talking about, fuck the bullshit, bitch. Give that netting up the first night. You know what I mean? Fuck it. And it depends for me. If I'm really feeling a girl, and I look at her more than fucking, we could just chill, smoke, vibe out, relax. If she down, she down. Whatever happens, happens. You know what I mean? But if it's a jump off that's all in mind is fucking, then yeah, we get to it. But dope ass track, man. I love when Mono said, wanna blame it on my music? Well, that would never happen, cause I was fucking hoes like you before the rapping. That shit is hell, man. Oh, I love that track. Such a classic. Like, me and the Juggalos like to chew it back in the day. Bump the fuck out of this shit, man. Such a classic. Jamie, hey bitch with them big lips. I'm a young nigga with crazy fuck on my hips. You said you never sucked dick. I'm on an obstacle. Just pretend that my dick is a popsicle. And look it all on the side and dip. You got creamsicle filling on your tongue and lips. That's a classic, man. Oh, man. That shit is so hard, too, man. One of my favorite tracks on the album. Absolutely. Oh, man. And another line where Jamie said, hey, bitch, put your finger in your box and rub the butt of the nigga named Madrox. Such a fucking dope track. Probably after She Ain't Afraid of Most Tasteless, the original Most Tasteless, I would say Fuck on the First Date is my favorite Twiztid sex song. Absolutely. I'm not big on sex songs in hip-hop, period. I'd rather hear motherfuckers getting slapped the shit out of, but this shit right here, fire, man. Absolutely. Next we get Do You Really Know? Oh, man. This shit is amazing, man. Like, Jamie and Paul saying, like, do you really know what it's like to be me? Like, do you know the shit I go through? That's what I got from this track, And Jamie with the fucking, now nigga, if you took the time to heed the message and this is more than a rhyme, maybe you should hit rewind. That shit is so dope, man. Fire, man. Madrox on Monoxide, just killing that shit, man. Just, I love Do You Really Know. Dope ass track, man. Like I said, one of my favorite tracks on the album. It's a fucking just banger after banger so far, but we get to a little stop. We get Leave Me Alone, which, I'm be honest, every classic album has a dud sometimes. Sometimes, not all the time. You know, Tory's B.I.G. with Ready to Die, he had Friend of Mine. Nas and Illmatic, One Time for Your Mind. This is my opinion. You know? Some classic albums have duds, you know what I mean? And this is one of them for me, y'all. I don't know how the rest of you ninjas feel about this, but Leave Me Alone. Mono and Madrox telling people to leave them alone and fuck off. Not one of my favorites on here at all. I definitely could do without this joint. I skip it over. I always did. Since it was out, I never liked this song, man. I just don't like it, man. Don't like it. It's not that good. Try to go on Discogs to get production credits, and I don't see any, man. Yeah, they call this. I don't know who the fucking. I can't even pronounce that shit. That Sound Squad shit. I don't know who the fuck that is, y'all. Fritz and Twiztid, they said it is. But I swear Mikey Clark did some tracks on here. I'm pretty sure he fucking did. I remember that's what they said on Beyond Freakshow. Remember that documentary? But I digress. Let's keep it going. Next is People Are Strange. A cover of the Doors song, man. People Are Strange. A track off that 1967 album, Strange Days. I'm a big Doors fan. A big Doors fan, man. Everything they've done with Morrison, like, everything is amazing to me. I got all that shit on hard copy, too. Big fan of the Doors. I love the cover song. It's fucking great to me. It's a good fit in the Juggalo world as well. Great, great cover. Next, we get All I Ever Wanted featuring ICP. Man, this shit is dope, man. Just talk, kind of like I Want My Shit. Like, telling motherfuckers what you want in life, you know? Who said that shit? Oh yeah, Mono said that. And I don't give a fuck about you bitches spreading hate, cause most of you hoes gonna be dead by 28. Yeah, Mono killed that. Shaggy too, man. A new meat cleaver with an edge like a razor and a windpipe connected to a hater. Yeah, Shaggy killed that. Von J got a dope verse talking about just fucking dudes up. And then I think it's it has to be, yeah, Madrox. Madrox said this. He said, I'm a maniac, but you don't understand. My axe keeps swinging like blades on ceiling fans. Hard body, man. I love that track. So fucking dope. Madrox killed that shit. Then after that, we get I Wanna Be. Madrox talking about being Batman. Shit is so fucking dope. Wish it was a bit longer, though. I'm a big Batman fan because of my uncle. Like, he knows everything about hero shit. So he taught me everything at a young age. So I knew all the references. I got all the references. Talking about the Arkham Break and Poison Ivy, Catwoman, Toothface, all the Batman villains. You know, I knew all the references, man. Huge Batman fan. As a Jimmy Madrox is, you know, he was a fan of the Mego action figures too. Not fucking faggot Migos, the rap group. Migos, the action figure line from the 1970s. I think his page is called, is it Pops and Vintage? Or is that Mono? I forgot the name of fucking Madrox's Instagram, but he posts all that shit. He posted Hall of Justice playset the other day from the, I think, the Superpowers line. But man, I Wanna Be is so fire, man. Absolutely, I love that shit, yo. That shit is hard, man. And at the end, the little skit, help! I got a bad dick. That shit is hilarious, man. Then we get one of my favorite fucking tracks, an anthem, man. It's for the real niggas. Bags. For the weed smokers, man. One of my favorite tracks on here. Oh, man. I love when Jamie said, you need to get up and shut up with all that pride and all you non-smoking niggas get the fuck outside. For real, you ain't smoking this greenery, get the fuck away from me, son. I love the scratching on the track, too. Such a fucking banger. Absolutely, man. That shit is so dope, man. Bags is fire. Big fan of Bags. Now we get What the Dead Like featuring ICP. An absolute banger. Twiztid and the Clowns talking about the dead. You know, they all kill it. Violent J gives some spoken word during the chorus and shit. That's very fucking dope. And so it's really dark too, man. Really dark track. I love it, man. One of my favorites. I used to bump the fuck out of this shit. Still do. What the Dead Like. Then we get Empty. Empty is just fucking dark. Absolutely love this track. Sounds like something that could be on Marlon Manson's Antichrist Superstar. Like the production, definitely sounds like some Manson shit, man. Definitely. Shout out to Rome Bone out beneath the dirt. He said this album kind of had a Manson feel. I get it on this track though. Definitely, man. Madrox and Mono singing about being depressed over a chick. Well, that's what I get from it anyway. It could be different, but that's what I got from it, you know. I think it's an amazing song. That you bring me down, let me out. That's, oh man. Depression. Fucking pissed off. Going through those symptoms, listen to this. Because I do. I love Empty. Fucking amazing. Man, this motherfucker right here. This is in my top 3 on the album. Spoiler alert. Where It's Going Down featuring Blaze Your Dead Homie, ABK, and 3-6 Mafia. This is Anybody Killer's first appearance on Psychopathic Records Wax. I think it was on other shit, but his first appearance on Wax, as far as Psychopathic is concerned, it's definitely this track right here. And man, an absolute classic, one of my favorites, man. I'm a huge fan of 3-6 Mafia. I have been since 1997. Shout out to my cousin from Tennessee, Jason. The nigga put me on a Chapter 2 World Domination. And then, ever since then, I was 3-6 crazy. Fucking when the Smoke Clears had come out, man, oh man. And on that album, it had a song called Just Another Crazy Click featuring ICP and Twiztid. And that came out in 2000. So the same year, we get another fucking track with 3-6 and Twiztid. Like, come on, man. Fucking incredible. I love this shit. I was happy as fuck when I heard this shit, man. Gangsta Boo killed it. Fucking Juicy killed it. They all killed it, man. But my favorite verse on here, though, is Lord Infamous, though. He had the illest verse, in my opinion. Killer came in at the end, killed shit too, but, man, fucking fire, man. Absolutely. I love where it's going down. Twiztid, Blaze, ABK, and fucking 3-6 Mafia. Can't get no better than that in that time frame, you know what I mean, when it comes to Juggalo shit. Amazing shit. Then we get Broken Wings. Madrox and Mono talking about dealing with depression. Jamie even mentions anxiety. Automatically a battle with anxiety. Man. I love when Mono said, wings broke so you can't fly to heaven today, but hell's right around the way. Fire. Another line that Mono said, I can't die, my wings don't work, so I get high so my feelings don't hurt. That's, oh man. I can't die because my wings don't work, so I get high so my feelings don't hurt. That, oh man, that shit is amazing. I can't get to heaven because of my sins, so let me smoke this motherfucking weed. Man. Then Jamie with, they got broken wings that are incapable to fly. Hair like spider legs and milk white eyes, you know? Because the spider leg hair they had back then, fire. The contacts, shit. Fucking love that shit. Then we get Maniac Killer featuring ICP and Blaze Your Dead Homie. Oh, man. This is a fucking banger. WCW wrestler at the time, Vampiro, talk shit in the beginning, which is dope as fuck. You know, he's rolling with ICP, the Deadpool, the Dark Carnival, you know that shit. Only reason why I watched WCW around that time. And I'm a big WCW fan. But at that time, they were sucking absolute dick. But Maniac Killer is amazing, dog. Like, that shit is so hard. I'll power bomb you through a bed of butcher knives, motherfucker. Oh, Vamp was talking that shit on there, man. Shout out to Vamp. Such a dope track. One of my absolute favorites on the album. Uh, so fucking dope. Blaze said it ended it off well. What do you that nigga say? I thought you knew I'm a maniac killer, psycho thug, filling body bags on the daily, nigga. What? That shit was hard, man. Absolutely love that shit. Classic. Then we get Different, which is a fucking Juggalo classic as well, man. The ultimate Juggalo anthem, in my personal opinion. Oh, man. Jamie with the Don't Even Speak on Us. Yeah, and I know everyone has their own personal reasons for hating us, but I don't care, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Try strange, deranged, define, and different. Shit, man. Absolutely love that shit. Such a classic track. Absolutely. And we end the album off perfectly, in my opinion, with I'm Alright. Great way to close out this absolute classic. No matter how fucked up things could be at the time, you know, shit is going to be okay at the end of the day, man. I'm going through some shit right now, man. Just pissed the fuck off for life. Dumb shit. I'm just mad right now, yo. I'm keeping it a buck with y'all niggas, man. I'm not in a good mood, dog. But hey, it's going to be okay at the end of the day, I hope. You know what I mean? It's hard to stay positive when everything goes shit for you, man. Like, no matter what it is, dog. Motherfuckers just don't keep it real with niggas no more, man. It's whack. But, yeah. I love this shit, man. I love this shit. At the end of that track, we get some ninjas calling up, bigging up Twiztid. We get an Australian Juggalo, which is dope. He's showing his love. We get a ninja that says, you know, since the reissue came out, we see some fake motherfuckers at his school trying to get down with Twiztid. And he had to physically put hands on one of them niggas. We get a ninja that said if he didn't have his Twiztid tape, you know, he couldn't go on with his day at work or whatever like that. It's just a fucking dope-ass ending. I used to bump this so fucking much, man. Like, Freakshow was just a perfect album. Besides Leave Me Alone. And that's not terrible. It's not, like, super trash. I just don't like it, you know? And it's kind of crazy because on the first 5 Joker's cards, I would say there's no skippable tracks for me anyway. That's just my opinion. Everything is perfect. And Twiztid, it seems like that too. Like, I know on Green Book, I like everything. Spoiler alert. And a couple of other, like Mirror Mirror too, I pretty much like everything. But on Freakshow, one of their best albums, is one track I don't like, and that's Leave Me Alone. But Freakshow, other than that, is a masterpiece. The Speak Your Clout podcast rating is 5 mics, even though there's one track I don't like. I'm not going to put it down to 4. Fuck that. It's 5 mics, man. Absolutely. The importance it's held in my life is something, like, immaculate. When I think about this album, I think about Spider Legs. I think about fucking those Juggalo, those red and black jerseys. I think about fucking the Riddle Box, great, all the, you know, Amazing Jekyll Brothers, all those dope jerseys that niggas had. The hockey jerseys. I think about Juggalos acting a motherfucking fool, but I think about when Juggalos were down as fuck, man. Like, none of this stupid, corny fighting shit. Like, niggas are really down for theirs. It felt like a motherfucking family, man. You know what I mean? And I'm not about the family shit sometimes. Because not all these you can't trust all these motherfuckers, you know what I mean? But, oh my God. It is what it is, man. Like, and if you want the motherfucking music, y'all, come here. You know, you want the music coming. But I'm not about the drama and all that gay shit. Come here for the motherfucking music, man. Come here for the music, dog. That's what it's all about. The motherfucking music. Alright? So, next, we got Mirror Mirror. I believe I got 2 guests for Green Book. I don't know if they're still locked in. But I'll remind y'all niggas about that. You know, I'll let y'all niggas know. But, absolute fucking classic Freak Show. 2000. Same day as ICP's Bizarre Bizarre Records, man. I'll never forget it, yo. That was a great day. So in the between time, I will see you motherfuckers on the flip side. Whoop whoop to all my juggalos and all the rest of the people. Like, if you're not a juggalo or whatever, you happen to watch this, shout out to you too. And I'll see you motherfuckers on the flip side. Peace.